All right, it looks like we've got it going here. It's the first time I've seen that done. Wonder why that message was getting in the way. Well, we're supposed to be doing amphibians or reptiles, but we haven't done much with fish. The only thing we have in the way of fish is upstairs in the living area, the bedroom. We got this fish in, and let's see, they're called Velkia. Velka? I guess that's what they're called. But anyway, you can put them in there and you see exactly what you got. And this is the bedroom for now. We do have some new stuff we picked up while we were out and about chasing the distant shipwrecks and outposts that were normally inside of the cliff of a structure or a hole in the ground, whatever you want to call it. All right, so I need to grab some food, and we got plenty of drones getting by for now. Okay, there we go. So we need to get into doing the fish eggs. We should have plenty of resources to work with. That's for insects mostly, but it also gives you the option to do some fish eggs. The catch is I got to be able to harvest phytoplankton. Ah, there it is. That's what the doctor ordered. Yes, sirree, Bob. That is it. Now, the other problem is going to be silk. Because we've been letting the silk get all used up, haven't we? Yep, we sure have. So instead of slowing down that process, well, there's a couple of options actually. We could go out here and we could grab some fabric. And we can disassemble and get the silk back. But I don't think I have a recycler put anywhere. Yeah, this one will only shred stuff. So what I need now is I need a recycler. And we haven't done these yet either, but that's for the animals. Where is that recycler? Ah, there it is right there. All right, I gotta make 2 microchips for deconstruction first, and then I need 3 alloys, super alloy. Okay. Now decommission our deconstruction chips. Oh, I haven't done this one either. So let's put that recipe up. And, let's double check. No, it shows the hammer one, doesn't it? Okay, so let's get back. And we better do this one. Because I don't know if it'll let me get by doing the other one or not. Silicon and magnesium, so I need 2 of each. See, I should have what I need down here. Silicon. Oh yeah, we're doing great. We were having a little bit of a problem before. It seemed like for some reason it wasn't working. All right, where do we want to put the deconstructor? Putting it in this slot right here might be a bad idea. Cause see how I can't get that close to it? It's like the footprint for that thing is huge. Much bigger than the structure itself. Well, let's see. We've got some space over here. Maybe that would be a good place for it. Yeah, I think that might be the best place for it. So let's go ahead and there it is. Oh, wait a minute. We haven't made the two devices we need there, the two chips. All right, that should fix that problem. All right, then there we go. Let's see. We got to make sure we have good access to the box and the button. Okay, I see good access. So let's go ahead and we can only do one at a time. Let's see, we're gonna have to get a few more, I think. No, I don't think that would make sense because somebody's got to push the button. All right, let's see if we can get by with that for now. So let's see, we'll push the tab key. We don't need this recipe, so we'll right click on those. We don't need that recipe anymore. I don't, oh yeah we do, deck on it. I didn't do that one yet. There we go. Put it back up there. And let's focus on that to get it done so we can upgrade our deconstruction tool when we're out and about. So we need, looks like Blazer. And we need this one, right? Yep. Okay, so now let's rush back. And then we have to give up our older tool, microchip. See, it shows this one right up there. So now we'll get a new one. I'm not really sure what that advantage will be, but it should have replaced the other one automatically. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now let's organize. And we went ahead and made the word key detector since we found that option and we have it in there. Not quite sure how that works, but I think it's kind of like automatic. When you look at your map, it tells you. Yeah, there's one right there. Maybe it's only going to show me one at a time because there's supposed to be 10 of them. I'm not sure if it's critical that we collect all 10, but what the heck, you know? Why not? All right, so now let's get back to doing the, there we go. Water life collector. See, I don't need this one now. So we got two bio and let's see. Let's try to make more than a couple of these. Yeah, let's make at least 3 of them. And now I need the super alloy, so I'll need 3 of those. Right there. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, it takes 3 of these, so that's 1, 2. Oh, we have to do another. Yeah, we're going to have to decommission another fiber. Or I should say fabric. Wait a minute. How's that going to work out? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I'll have 2 left over again, won't I? So I better go ahead and do 2 more of those. Because I could always use more of those. Even though that's probably overkill. I don't think those collect eggs. It's just the photoplasmas. So we've got extra that we can use. So it would make sense to put 2 of those right here. There's one. I'm pretty sure you want to get it deep enough to where it's not, cut off like you see the bottom's cut off a little bit. And then we'll go a little bit and we'll do another one. I wonder if I should go somewhere else with this. What the heck? We'll do it here. Yeah, they look like they're evenly spaced out. Now, if I want to do another one, I have to come up with, yeah, let's do another one. What the heck? Usually I only bother with 1 or 2 of them, but we'll get it. We'll go ahead and get carried away a little bit. We can always recycle it later if we figure out that it was a wasted kind of speeding things up a bit. What do we got here? We got a uncommon. Yes, we want an uncommon. All right, let's put another one out there. That looks about right. I think, no, a little bit more. So the bottom of that look like it's cut off. And let's see. Well, we've got something in there already. We've got an A. A B. Can I get a C? No, back to A. Probably hasn't been long enough for this one. Yeah, it hasn't been long enough. But each one of those will collect all 3, A, B, and C. So now we have to decide what we're going to do here because we don't have storage for any of that. I guess I could put some boxes right across here, but I can't put these into shelving as far as I know. I think I have that option, don't I? Yeah, but what would go in it? I also got, when I was out and about doing those distant places where you can loot them, and then I got that, I got that, I got the wash basin, well, they call it a faucet. Got that, this, I got that. I got the bicycle. I got hanging lamps, big flower pot, bonsai pot. Let's see. This one was awarded after I got my terraforming score up high enough. I got this light box, which might look kind of nice later. I got this one for a customized corner sofa. Huh, they didn't give me one of these for customized? Well, I'll be darned, they didn't. Huh. Well, we can worry about that later. Give our avatar a fancy bed where he can change the colors. I wonder though, let's get an iron in, see if I could do anything with that. I would really like to stack these boxes. They call them crates. Let's see, where's the iron? There it is. We'll just do one and see if we can do anything with it. And we'll put it right up here, I think. It looks like it needs to go this way. I don't know if there's enough space there for these to fit in there. Let's go grab another iron and try it. See, I need 3 of those boxes just for those different kinds of plankton we can have. Be kind of cool if they would fit in there. No, see, they're actually too big. So I don't really have any idea what you use that thing for. One other idea is we'll go upstairs into the bedroom area. I've already put that one in and I haven't tested it yet. So let's get into one of these out of there. And let's see if I can place it. Right click. Oh, that does work for that. Okay, let's try the other thing now. Maybe right over here. Yeah, I might be wrong, but I would speculate that would go in the back. Let's grab another one. Maybe I should try the tall one first. Looks like it might be tall enough though. Oops, wrong button. Oh, that might be what it's for. All right, let's try the Sharky. Whoops, wrong button again. Yep, that's what it's for, looks like. So we've got 2 choices. I think I like this one better. Darn, I keep doing that. All right, let's rotate you. Huh, they both look the same, don't they? All right, what about this option here? Let's take, let's take all these out of here. I don't know if I'm actually saving any space this way or not. See, this one holds 6. This one looks like it'll hold 6, yeah? Unless I can put something right there in between. Let's put the, that one right there. Oh. So if I space these out a little bit better, assuming I got that one centered, well, also I can rotate it. Let's try that again. Yeah. How's that look? Well, it's kind of overhanging in the back a little bit. But did I get it centered? Let's try that again. Try to get it a little more centered. Well, that looks to me like I got it about as center as I'm going to get it. Still overhangs a little bit in the back that way. All right, let's put one of these. No, let's turn it around this way. Well, I think I'll back it up just a wee bit. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Now we'll do the other one. Turn it around. And then we'll back it all the way back like so. Guess I can't get too carried away because the tail's hanging over the edge. Now that would suggest this is not centered. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this one again. And we'll use it to get it centered up right. Alright, then we'll put the effigy between them. Turn it sideways. Whoops. And try to get it about as centered as possible with a slight overhang in the front. Still got a bit of a overhang in the back. You know, that don't look too bad. I don't have another one of these yet. So let's see. Let's put the yeah, let's put the radar right here. Yeah, slight overhang. Don't have another one of those yet. And golden effigy. Oh, I better go ahead and drink a little bit here and eat a little bit. No, let's do the rocket ship. We'll kind of launch ourselves off the ground here a little bit. Bump our head up on the ceiling. Oh. That doesn't really fit too well, does it? Doing it that way. Hey, wait a minute. Did we just pick up our pod again? Yeah, we sure did. Well, let's put the rocket ship in, but let's put it in like so. Oh, come on, quit that. All right, let's try the pod again. It looked like to me it was fitting. No, we want the door in the front. It's floating, isn't it? It's not actually on the shelf. Huh. Okay, let's put the another one up. And huh. When I put them down, they pick up one of them. Weird, very weird. Okay, well anyway, that's one of each. I don't have any books. What else could I put over here? I haven't seen one of those, so I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, that's the drones that are going back and forth fetching stuff for me. Oh, okay. And they're also floating slightly above. Well, okay. So maybe only we should do it differently. Put the effigies over in the display case. Still got one slot left on that one. And put all the critters over here on the shelf. Because I think they're supposed to be like toys. They look more like models, don't they? I think I better redo this one here. Turn it around so its tail isn't overhanging. No, the other way. Of course, like that, I could probably only get one more there, and that'd be it. Okay, that makes sense. And then we've got these shelves over here for the same purpose. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that's the best we could do now. Do I want to put like another coffee table on this side? Nah, I think we're good. So we can set our avatar down, let him look at the fish. Then we can use the A or the D key to get a look at the avatar. That was the D key. This is the A key. And if we use the S key, nothing. W key, top down look, I guess. S key just goes until it's even. Yeah. And then it stops. All right, then we'll right click to regain the control of our avatar and release the camera. So now the camera is tied to the avatar. Okay, back downstairs. We should have some plankton now. Oh, and we got fish eggs. Huh, they're all the same kind. I don't remember putting the fish out here, so I wonder if they'll collect something more than just one kind. All right, organize it. Oh, I'm full. I can't hold anymore. Let's see, these are the A's. Wow, we got a lot of A's. What have we got here? All right, let's put some of the A's back in. That's a C. That's an A. There's a bee. All right, now it's organized again. Let's see, I could drink one of these, and that would give me a chance to grab a bee. Yeah, we need to put some more stuff away. Come on, get up there. All right, we haven't just see how it pushes me out. This thing's got a huge footprint. And the footprint seems to be square. It's not six-sided like we see there. We can't stack the boxes. Maybe they'll change their mind on that someday. I want to leave that path open and not, otherwise I'd have to put a wall up there or maybe even a door. We haven't done much with butterflies. Well, anyway, let's see what we can do here. We got, see, we don't start with eggs. We start with the photoplankton. That's the one we just got a bunch of, wasn't it? Yeah. We don't need to make any more of those, that's for sure. And that's the only eggs. Well, the thing I need to focus on now is, can I do a fish farm? That's the frog farm. See, that's basically your vegetable patch. Got slightly bigger butterflies. I guess we could look at them if we construct one of these. It'd have to be an upper floor attachment. And right now I don't think my upper floor is tall enough. Huh. When does the fish farm open up? Take a look here. Animal shelter. Animal feeder. Animal food. Extraction platform. Oh, that's so you go to be rescued or go to one of the moons and start terraforming it. Solar system screen. Interplanetary travel rocket. Well, I'm not going to use this one. I might go ahead and do something with it, but I'm not going to leave. Whoops. Where's, oh, that's it. Interplanetary travel rocket. That's the one so we go to the other moons and mess with them. Okay, let's see. We got, we can make those. Animal food, butterfly, frog eggs, fish, fish display. That's like a plaque. You put the eggs in it. There's the fish farm. Whoa, we got a ways to go, don't we? Oh, that's like saying you need 2,000 on the animal. Can't do the fish farm until we got like 5,050. Vehicle logistics. I wonder what that does. Make our own lermaseed. Common larva. Huh. That's weird. Why would we need that? Because we've already got a device that makes them. Frog displayer. You feed it eggs and it shows the frog what it looks like, as if it was a model stuck to the wall or a shelf or something. Rare larva. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'll show you why. Here's, oh, T4 jetpack. And then that's it. That's all she wrote. I'll show you why that doesn't make sense to me, that they would offer the opportunity to craft the larva separately. Because, see, we've got these out here. And see what they do? They provide larvae. Oh, I don't have any space right now. And I've got, what was it, 4 of them out here? Yeah, I've got one over there, and I got 2 over here. And there's your rare larva, so it provides the larva, so, And that one's got a frog in it already. Ah, so does that one. Got 2 frogs, 3 frogs. I guess the game was saying, hey, you should have frogs out already. Oh, I don't see frogs in there, though. Well, anyway, we gotta have plankton, and I want the plankton inside where I'm gonna do the work. And a 2x2 is just not big enough. I need 3 boxes somewhere. Putting them all the way back here, not so much. Because I'm going to use them inside here. Now I could take these out of here, but then that doesn't make sense either. Oh, we never did say demand silkworm, did we? There we go. And if I demand, I would have to demand all of them. All of the different kinds of butterflies. So we'd start here, hold down the control key, and just click all the way across. There we go. Then when you look inside and you look to see what all we're going to be able to bring in here, rest your cursor, see there, and see how fast it is. Now the catch is I look at the percentages, and if the percentages are low like that, I collect them and then I go throw them in the lake. Like I'm feeding fish. All right, let's see. We got a ton of those fish eggs right there. And since I've been using this for all the eggs I get in various ways. Oh, now it's full. I need to put the Carmelara in here. Let's see, if I add an upper level to this, I would have to move the radar. Yeah, it'd make more sense to add it to that side than this side. We can't make a 3x3 yet. No, we can only make the 2x2. What I want to put it over? No, I don't think so. So let's go ahead and move this now. We'll move it over here. Of course, it's going to only be temporary because we want to put it on a higher elevation since it would look kind of funky if it wasn't. And then we'll put a 2x2 here. Then we'll put the antenna. They don't call it a radar dish. They call it antenna on top of that. So let's see. I need 2 Super alloy. See, I don't need that recipe anymore. So let's put that recipe up there. So the only thing I need now is 3 titanium. 1, 2, 3. But now I'm going to want to put the door in. That's going to take a titanium. I think it's silicon, isn't it? Well, let's double check. Titanium, silicon. Yeah, we'll have to grab another extra iron too. There we go. We should have everything we need. Okay, we'll drink some water. We'll hold off on the food a little bit. Let's see. We could probably stand over here and do this, couldn't we? Oh, that looks pretty good. Looks like it's all matching up. Now, if we're going to put a door on this, we probably should put it... Yeah, right there, I think. Alright, but that's the only way in. We actually need another way of getting up here from the bottom floor. And this corner is... yeah, I think that'll work. Or we'll have to put it here. So we pop up and down as we need to. Alright, so let's see. We don't need those anymore. The recipe I need now is right there. Iron and cobalt. There's the cobalt. And there's the iron. And I've still got a little space left, so let's see. If we want windows, same recipe? Oh, I'll be darned, it is. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go with that. Then I can move these upstairs. Let's see if this will work. Put it right there in the corner. Oh. Oh, that's right. Well, that gets me up here, but I've already got access for here. It's over in this corner. And we picked this up another incarceration. Incarceration is temporary, terraforming is forever. Prisoners sent to terraform or die. See, that takes me back downstairs. I needed this corner over here, I think. So I could go, or we could put it... No, that corner. I like the corner idea myself. Alright, so now we've got all this area here. The question is, do I want to use it for storage or crafting? I think I should take these and put them upstairs. Oh, I didn't put the windows in, did I? No, I sure didn't. We gotta get some inventory space opened up. All right, so let's get the windows in. And yeah, this corner over here too. And probably one over here. Now we need to move the radar dish. Well, they don't call it radar, they call it antenna. And we'll move it right up here. As soon as I find it again. Oh, there it is. Whew. Couldn't see it for some reason. All right, there we go. You're back at the highest elevation. And then we have this area here we could do something with. Maybe put a couch out here or something. Can't put a big screen TV or anything, but I don't think they'll let me mount the windows. Let's try it, just for the P's and Q's. Can I put a window up here without a wall? No. It might flicker green, but it won't go. All right, so now I'm talking about doing the where is it? This one. Moving those up here. And maybe hanging this off of one of the window spots. Yeah, take out a window, maybe hang it off of this. Oh, it wouldn't fit because of that oxygen dome. It wouldn't allow it to fit. Yeah, it won't fit here either. And that dome down there would not allow it to be mounted there. And no, it wouldn't fit here, I don't think. I could fit it off of this window. Take the window out and put that in. Yep, so we're going to move these upstairs, I think. And we've got a pretty big spot. So do I want to do the same thing I did the last time or put them side by side? I think I'll go for side by side since they'll let me push it all the way up against the rail. Oh, I can even push it into that one. Look at that. Kind of makes it look like it's just one unit. Now, if I took this window out, well, I guess I don't have to, but I might be able to get another one of these squeezed in here and still have room left over for my ladder. Yeah, let's try that. That way we can make quite a few eggs or whatever pretty quick. And we can use all of this for storage of all this kind of thing. Alright, so I don't need this recipe right now. I need this recipe. So tree bark, T2, super alloy, oxygen. Let's see, I have T2 down here, right? Yep, T2. The rest of it will be outside, I do believe. Let's see, tree bark is, how far down is that? Well, there's the oxygen. I need one of those. Hmm. Oops, I gotta eat something. Better go ahead and drink something too. And I better get a refill on the water. Okay, tree bark. They've been collecting that for me, so they've probably already filled up and have some they can't collect. Yeah, that's what I thought. And we're still missing super alloy. I thought the tree bark was right here in this row, but I don't see it. Maybe I moved it. What if I could get two of them in there? I've got two, and I need two oxygen and another. See, oxygen was back over this way, right? Right there. And I can get T2 from inside. This is about the time I wished I was able to do a 3x3 instead of just a 2x2. I could see getting one more squeezed in there, but not two more. Well, that looks pretty cool. And then I could do the same thing again going this way. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I think I could deal with that. So now we can make four at a time. And if I make some more of those, we can make six at a time. Oh, I like that idea. I like that idea a bunch. Let's go out this upper level deck and just fly around. Okay, so oxygen. I was going to make two more, so I need two oxygen. I need two tree bark. I never did figure out where that was, did I? But we need two super alloy. And then I need tree bark. Where did we put the tree bark? Was it inside maybe? Let's look down this way first. Oh, there it is. And then I need the T2 fertilizer. And I don't have any extra food with me. Let's go ahead and grab that while we're thinking about it. There it is. We'll just grab one. That's enough. All right. See, I could get up there this way too. Make it a little faster. Now we want to turn this way and get just as close as I can. I guess that's it. Do another one. Okay, that looks like it'll work. So we have to decide what we're going to make. So I have to start here. Let's see, we don't have any of these, so I need basic fertilizer and T3 and B plankton. This one's C3, oh, same recipe almost. C2, oh, it's a little different. It uses T2 fertilizer and C plankton. So we've got plenty of, no, wait a minute, that's not the one I got plenty of. It's that one I've got plenty of. So the first four. So we're looking at T3, 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 and T2. Okay. Uh-oh. I see some T2. No, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. That's not what I want. I want, say, 1, 2, 3, so was it 4 of them altogether? It's the mutagen. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then we need a 2. We should have everything we need to make at least one of each one of those fish eggs. Okay, so we want to make this one here B3 and fertilizer. That's C, so where's B? There's B. 3 and fertilizer. And on this one, we want to do the second one, B3. Same recipe. I wonder if we're going to get this something different, the same thing again. All right, B3 and fertilizer. And the third one is C3 and fertilizer. C3 and fertilizer. Now, what are we going to do over here? I need generic. Oh, I can't do generic yet. I guess I have to go find them. But the can I do amphibian? Yeah, amphibian. So we can make these common water and fertilizer. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Is it one of these guys? Yeah, standard fertilizer. So, let's see. Now I need common larva. 1, 2, 3, 4. But how many eggs do we have? One, two. We can't carry that much stuff unless we drink some water. And I do have some leftover stuff. Well, we'll just come back. All right, I've been seeing these ponds. Hey, all right, this is a one-shot deal. Oh, my inventory's full. So let's go ahead and put one right about here. Oops. And it can't go in the water. It has to go on the shore just enough. There we go. Then we put the eggs in there. And it's instant red frogs with a blue belly. Okay, so we go ahead and claim these generic eggs now. Well, that's an uncommon. I always need uncommon. All right, so let's do another one. Is that another uncommon? Yep. So we'll put one right here. Turn it around a little bit. Put it up the shore a slight bit. And Jumi frog? Is that what it is? Kind of colorful guys, aren't they? Come on, let me go up. I probably don't have to put them this far away, but why not? There we go. And now we got Ligus. That's the black ones, isn't it? Yeah, those are red eyes. All black and red eyes. And do I have enough stuff to do another one? Nope, I ran out of water. Otherwise, I'd be fine. All right, let's go back up here and get some water. And let's put some frogs right about here. There it goes. And we have, oh, I only have generic eggs. That's not going to work. If I remember right, they won't do anything. Oh, actually they will. I think I'd rather make them a little fancier because these don't have much of a multiplier. It just says 100%. All right, so can we shoot up here? Yep, we can. All right, we got some generic frog eggs, and what are we going to do with them? I think I put some of those out there already, didn't I? That's 150. I don't think I did that one yet, but I need some T4. And I don't think I did that one. See, this one's 300%. This one's 200%. 150. So I guess that's the best I could do right there. So I need some T4. And I don't remember. Do I have any T4? Don't look like it. Let's put these guys in here right quick. Oh, I don't have a storage space for T4. I could make a storage space right there if I have what I need. No, I don't. Unless I go with the boxes. The small ones like this here. We'll put it, yeah, we'll put it right there. So at T4, mutagen. Because I think I might actually have some. We're gonna, yep, we can do it. And we'll leave it on normal. Did they put some in there? Yep, they sure did. They put some in there already. All right, let's get back upstairs. So generic frog. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? I've already made fish eggs. I forgot to collect them, didn't I? All right, we did. Oh, all right. Okay, so we said T4, generic, and water, right? No, it's probably not water. It's probably fertilizer. Let's double check here. That was this, right? Yep, there we go. T4 and fertilizer. Well, it'll take a little while, and if some in the meantime we gotta do some of these fish eggs, but we can't put them out until we can do the fish farm. I need to go one more. And I need to go ahead and put these out somewhere. Okay, well, we got 4 kinds of fish anyway. And let's see, I don't need that recipe. The recipe I need is the one for the frog farm. There we go, that one. So I need common. Oops, I only need 2. And then I need the basic fertilizer. Okay. Since we've already got some green ones over here next to the headquarters, let's put these guys out here on this one. That's a good shallow spot. And then I gotta back it up a little bit. And we get the nice colorful ones, all kinds of colors, with a solid green back. Let's see, let's give them a little distance. This is a big shallow spot. Let's do this one. Click that, get it out of the way. And we'll do the same there. Back it up. There we go. All right. Got some more of those guys out here. The thing is, you might have noticed already that they don't breed. And as soon as you pick up the little farm plot, they disappear. I don't know why they do it that way, but that's the way it is. Oh, I still got fertilizer out here that hasn't been collected yet. Don't have space for it. I got a lot of stuff I don't have space for. But that's the stuff I've been picking up from the to this thing here. Huh, they're offering a 1-2 and a 1-3 and a 3-1. Long range Rex detector. I've done a 1-2. I think I've done a 1-3 and a 1-1, but not a 3-1. I think I did a 2-1, but not a 2-2 yet. Well, anyway. All right, let's get some water and some food. And I still have to come up with some storage for this different kind of plankton. Now we'll grab some water. Okay, what do you got in here? Man, they got a bunch of those. All right, we got one A. Ooh, lots of A. Not so much on the B or the C. So let's do with the C and the B. All right, so B is boy, we got a lot of A. Jeez, that's a lot of A. You know what? I'm gonna go put some A in here. Yeah, that seems like a logical way to do it. And let's see, that gives me 2 rows of A, 2 rows of B, and almost 2 rows of C. So organize this one here, and we'll take all the C, and we'll leave the rest A and the B in there. Well, we got a full 2 rows of everything now. So now I have to figure out what am I going to do here. Now the drones will collect this stuff automatically, but we would have to tell them to collect everything, and then we would have to provide somewhere for them to take it to. I don't think they do this automatically. They might. Okay, so let's. What are we gonna do? We would have to do it in here, unless we want to make the plankton an exception and put it upstairs. Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to do that, because otherwise I got to move this, and maybe even put it in a wall, which I don't want to do. Well, we could use the second floor, couldn't we? Yeah, we still got plenty of room right here. Still got a lot of fertilizer that needs to come out. And basic mutagen. Of course, a single box would be plenty. It's just that the drones would run out of space kind of fast. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can only put 2 more boxes in at a time. Alright, so no, I couldn't move you over, but I could move this one over. Probably no closer than that right there. And I'll tell you what, we'll take the... Oh. Well, I need to get some stuff out of my inventory first. So let's put one of these. I'm going to be moving you anyway. And we'll call this Plankton A. Plankton A. And now all I have is B and C. But I could go get some more iron. I kind of need to move that, don't I? Yeah, because I wanted to go A, B, C. Yeah, we'll move this first. Make sure we turn it off so they don't try to stuff it. All right, so temporarily we'll put you in there. We'll go Plankton B. There it is. See, if I move that over a little bit, I could probably put another box right there. Plankton C. And we'll let the drones fill the boxes for me. So we'll demand Plankton C. There it is, right there. This one will demand Plankton B. There it is. This one will demand... Whoops, hit the wrong one. Huh, what was that double click? Plankton A. Okay. How much of this could I get in there? All but one. Let's see. I want this box to get empty, so no, that's not the way to do it. That's the way to do it. And we'll also set this other one up. There we go. So that box will empty eventually, and then we could remove it or move it. Spacesuits, yeah, we still got a little bit of space. That's where we've been putting the generic traits. Well, we've got a new location now, so I need to... Nothing there? Okay. So I just need to change the label. That's where we've been putting the seed tree. Well, I've got another location for it, so let's change that label. And did we have it designated? No, we did not. So those are spare boxes we could use somewhere else. And this will hold 2 sets of fish eggs. So if we want to see what the other fish look like, we could put them in there. No, I want to go downstairs, so we're going this way. All right, so that's the one that we're picking up in our filters. Let's go see what they look like. Oh, I didn't go where I need to go, did I? Oh, I took him out. I didn't put him in. I took him out. All right. I'll let you stare at that for a while, because I need to take a break. Okay, we are back. And we have died twice already. Well, can't be helped. All right, so we have the Velcro eggs. We'll take those out. And those were the other ones. And these are the Provis, or is that Provice? Looks like the same fish, doesn't it? Coloring's a little different, but other than that, it's the same fish. Well, do we have the fish farms available yet? No, it don't look like it. We could do this though. We've got another level we can attach to. So we don't need the amphibian one anymore. So let's do the T2 aquarium, Tech 2 level. Oops, that's the back door. Gotta go out the front door. I would say we need a circuit. Let's see if by chance we get most of that stuff out of all this extra stuff. There's a circuit. There's a super alloy. That's the T2, that's the green one. And then we need the plankton A, B, and C. And we put that upstairs, right? A. Wow, they've almost got this full. B and C. All right, and we need to go upstairs, don't we? And then we got a back door, so to speak. Oh, wait a minute. We can hang it off right here, couldn't we? Well, I would need to take a window out. Now let's try it. Uh-oh. Yeah, looks like it's not high enough. How about we take one of those windows out? And that won't work either, will it? Nope, it sure won't. Of course, knowing this game, we could probably just hang it in midair and not worry about it. Yeah, just like I thought. But we would need access. That's the only thing. So let's take this out. And let's build us another one. So we need one titanium and two super alloy. Oops, I can't cut across there. There we go. Now let's see if that works. It looks like it does. Yep, we're not touching anything. We're tall enough. So now we have to decide, do we want to put windows back in or not? Yeah, I think I do. Oops, I need another iron. Guess I wasn't lined up quite right. Might as well grab a couple more iron while we're at it. No, missing an iron. Can't put that in there. Well, let's go see what that looks like. And we better go grab some fish. See, we left the fish eggs downstairs. Whoop, gotta go one more. All right, we've already seen those. Let's take this one. I think it'll let me do 3. I don't know if it'll let me do 4. Oh, I guess I can't go any higher from here. Oh, there it is. And right over here. Let me do 3 of them. Let's see. Let's put the different ones in there. They all look the same except for their color, I guess. Well, no, they've got some that look more like discus. They're almost like a circle with fins. Okay, so we need to drink and we need to go get something to eat. I'm thinking I should move that box up here. It's got the fish eggs in it. I probably should go ahead and move this one too. Yeah, they're kind of slow about filling this up, so. All right, how many do we have? We have just 2 iron. Yeah, I can't imagine why I would want to put those in a bigger one or not. Oh, they definitely want more butterfly space, don't they? Well, let's go through them. Let's see. These are 230. These that are under 230, I think I'll just feed them to the lake. We'll call them fish food. Okay, so tab key and start clicking like crazy. Looks like they dropped all the way through, so. And they'll be there wiggling around in the same spot forever. And I need to grab some water. And then I better grab some food. And I'll just go over to miscellaneous. And let's see, let's put this in there. Let them take care of business. Right now I don't have anywhere for these to go, these to go. I do have somewhere for that and that to go. And I think I'll go with I'll stick with the, boy, it doesn't want to let me up there now, does it? Yeah, let's don't get too carried away with the size of the storage. Because I just don't need that much extra storage. Yeah, that's more than enough. All right, seed plant, tree plant, there we go. Those are, ooh, 1,200. That was not very impressive. So I need a box for those, and we have something for those. genetic traits. And we'll have to separate those out. See, there's species. We've got bioluminescence. We can skip that one. Size. I think there's, what, 3 other traits that we have to have storage for? But then we have to figure out where we're going to do that. We're not using this resource, are we? Otherwise, a lot of that would be gone by now. All right, I'm going to start putting the boxes, I think, starting in this corner. Since that's the smallest thing I could do. Okay, and this one we'll put the bees. Bee larva. And we have to give it a demand. There it is, right there. This one we'll put the fish eggs. They're all the same kind. And we got to give it a demand. I guess I could demand all of these, but right now that's not making much sense to me. And that one, I think I'll just leave that one open for now. See, I have to go down a level to get out of here, other than the ladder. Whoops, we don't have anything except the ladder over here. So I gotta go another level and use the back door. Well, that's a pretty good view. Then you got that walkway up there, and you can stick stuff up there. I put, the fabric maker towers with the silkworms. I put those along the on the. You could stick about 2 there, and on the other side, same thing too. Real comfortable. But that's it. That's the only fish I could put in there. Just 3 at a time. If I want to put some else, I got to take those out first. Frog display. Okay, what else did we get? Did we get the fish farm yet? Fish farm. We got it. So now we can start putting fish out in the wild. See, we can't get the T2 fish farm, I think, unless we go to one of the moons and terraform it. Well, we're not quite finished with this one yet, so I don't know. Maybe it'll come in later. I guess we'd have to start focusing on those. Butterfly's got a T2 version. That's the T1, that's the T2 aquarium. Oh, we haven't put any of these guys out yet. And we haven't done anything with these. But I'll have to use this more. And go look to see what more we can get in the way of resources. Because I think I've got one solar left. One solar quartz. And I think that's it. Of course, we could go to that cavern where we saw some. But their floors are solid rock, so... well, a couple of them aren't. There's that hanging flower pot. And let's see, what else do we got? Well, we got these that kind of float above their base. I haven't put this in. I probably should put that in the bedroom. You know, I think I'm going to wait until I can do a 3x3. Because I think there's going to be a huge rebuild when that comes in. Yeah, they haven't got the 3x3 in yet. Same, looks the same basically, except it's bigger. Alright, so we need to drink, and we might as well go ahead and eat. But now we can float up on this one, then we can float up on this one, then we can float up on this one. Not much to see. We could probably float some algae makers in there, couldn't we? Probably even some lake water collectors. I don't have a door for here yet. Let's see, is it only one kind of egg they're going to provide? Yep, they're only going to provide one kind of egg. No eggs in that one. Whoa, this is mostly eggs, and they're all the same. I guess I'd have to put out some fish farms, but as far as I can tell, they don't breed. They don't multiply. Well, gang, I think before I start the fish farm project, take a look here. Oh, they already got me animals? That must be the frogs. No, that could include the fish too. Because I don't see fish listed separately. Just animals. Insects and plants. But we're 43% and a smidge towards the last one, the mammals. They don't list mammals over here either. Well, and then we can use the S key to bring it back down a little bit. We can't get any closer. They won't let me get any closer. I can move it over a little bit like so. Well, what do you think? Is that a good show and tell? I'm going to trust that it is. So we'll hit the old escape key. We'll save it. We'll go to the main menu. And we'll say, be well until next time.